Hi everyone, just wanted to do a quick video on my inspiration journals. Everybody's been doing junk journals and smash books and that kind of stuff, and I just wanted to show something I've been working on for the last couple of actual years, making books to hold things that inspire me and give me ideas or that I want to remember. And so these are my books. I had to move into a new one this year because I filled the other one, and so I'll show you the first one first. I used a Marianne Smith bookbinding technique. I'm pretty sure she probably didn't design it, but I learned it from her on her Ustream channel. It's one of the very first Prima Live shows that she did. And basically you bind chipboard with string, yarn, whatever, and then you attach your sections. There's a special name for them, I can't think of what it is, with the string to the binding, and it makes a book. I used a Zetter binding, and you can tell why I had to quit and move to the other one, because it's right, it barely gets in there and gets grabbed. Anyways, I won't go through every single page because it's basically the same idea all the way through. I took watercolor paper in this one and I made the inside pages. On this one I used craft paper and watercolor paper. I wanted something really heavy and strong. And on this one I made it with 3 pages together, and this one I only made it with 2. Anyways, basically what it is just things that I have found, tutorials I have found, things I came up with myself, directions to how I made it, or where I saw it, things like that. And I just, if I did it and it worked and I liked it, I stuck it on a page to remember how I did it later. With little notes to how it was done and what I liked or didn't like about it, pocket pages for mini albums, things like that I have seen that I liked and wanted to keep to use again. How different inks work, different mediums. This is a blended fiber, this is a glass gel bead medium, what it looked like painted. Just, you know, basically just things I had tried and liked and thought they worked, or if it didn't work, I put it in here too so that I would remember that didn't work, don't do it again. Mostly just 100% inspirational things that I have learned over the years, or I've come up with, or saw somewhere and tried to make again, and you know what some of my inks look like, different ribbon techniques. Just anything, how different crackle mediums worked, different pockets, how sprays worked if you flipped it, embossing, different forms of embossing, using salt to make texture. This one's kind of neat. With your sprays, dyeing glass diamond dust, and just using buttons for flower heads, little Tim Holtz Hitch replica that I came up with a brad and an eyelet. The alcohol inking, more flowers, pockets, slider pockets, where I learned it, what worked, using glossy accents to hold beads onto chipboard. I've had beads and stuff forever, and until I came across glossy accents I had never used them because they never stuck, and now they do. Again, more pockets that I've done that I liked, different flower stamping on clear buttons, and then this is just a page of the buttons that I have so I wouldn't buy them again. And so that's the first book, and then when it filled up I went and made another one, and same basic idea. I did the binding just a little bit different, as you can tell. I added more pages. It ends up being the same amount of pages, it's just I separated them more. And then another Zetter closure because that worked really good with the first one. And again, just more techniques, like what my stitches look like on my sewing machine that I absolutely never ever use. But, you know, just in case for some reason I whipped it out, I would know. Embossing techniques. I made my own embossing folder, and that's what the pattern looked like. This is my Scrap-A-Tag template. What it looks like if you use speckling to make texture with. Pockets that I liked, how things worked, how things didn't work. Bead for a butterfly body. Gosh, what else? Embossing tinfoil. A card I liked. technique I liked. Making my own twine. The new Quicken Seal that Ranger has out, I think. It's by Ranger. How that worked. Gluing different pieces of ripped paper down. I really like that glue. It's a must get. It feels just like it did. It just feels like paper. It's awesome. Using pattern paper, pattern for clothing, and what it looks like if you smoothed it out or put gesso over and used it as a texture. Baby wipes that I'd used from something else, what it looked like. These different card templates that I have. A flower border I saw on a website, and then I put the website link so I could go back and look. Things I liked. The perfect Pearlex that I have. Anyways, so I just wanted to say that you could make journals for all kinds of things. A lot of people use them for catalogs and that kind of stuff, storing your personal information, but I thought this was kind of cool because whenever I'm stuck on an idea and I can't get inspired, I can just go flip through my pages and look at what I did, or if I thought of something I remembered I made once but I can't remember how to make it, I got it in my book. Hope it inspires you. Run on out there. Another reason to make a journal. Aren't we all looking for that? Thanks so much for watching, you guys. You have a wonderful day. Bye.